Extends is used in class declaration or expression. It helps us create a new class as the child class or subclass of an existing class or constructor function. In other words, with the help of extends, a class or a constructor function can now work as a blueprint for both classes and objects. Extends can greatly improve our development efficiency as we are saved from the trouble of defining the same property and method repeatedly. For example, we want to create a class, myCar. We want it to have 5 properties and 3 methods. The Car Basics class has already been created, and its 2 properties and 3 methods are exactly what we need. The Car Basics class have already done more than half the job for us. Using extends, we can create the myCar class based on Car Basics. Between the class name and class body, we add the keyword extends. Behind extends, we add the name of the class we want to extend from, so Car Basics here. Now, even if we keep the curly brackets empty, the myCar class won't be empty. It will receive properties and methods from its parent class, Car Basics. Let's new the myCar class. We can see the instance object has received the 2 instance properties and 1 instance method from the Car Basics class. Let's open its _proto property. Naturally, the _proto property points to the prototype property of the myCar class. Because myCar is extended from Car Basics, the _proto here will not point to the object prototype. It will point to carbasics.prototype. RevEngine is a prototype method. We can find it here. The conclusion is when you create a new object using a subclass, the new object will have an extra link in its prototype chain. The extra link is the prototype property of the parent class. Next, let's add the other 3 missing properties. First, we add the constructor method. Inside it, we declare the brand, model, and plate property. We got an error message. It says we must call the super method before accessing any this. So what does the super method do? The Car Basics class does not need any user-submitted value. What if it does? For example, it requires users to set the engine value. In this case, we need to provide the engine value when newing the child class. So in the constructor method of the child class, we declare an engine argument. But the child class does not know how to deal with the engine argument because there's no such property in its constructor method. We pass the engine argument to the super method. The super method is like a bridge that links the constructor methods of the child and parent class. Now the engine value collected by the child class can be sent to the parent class. We can see this time there is no error message, and the engine value has been set by the child class successfully. When you pass argument values to the super method, you can process them. For example, we can capitalize the engine value. Now the engine value has been fully capitalized. You can also process the argument value at the parent class side. The child class can override the parent class. For example, we can give the gearbox property a new value. We can see now the value of the gearbox property is set by the child class. The original value from the parent class has been overridden. The super method can also be used to extend methods. We'll show you the details in the next lesson. For now, just remember you can only extend a prototype or static method. Instance methods cannot be extended. Extends can also work with constructor functions. Here's a challenge for you. Convert the parent class into a constructor function and create a child class by extending it.